Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Rob from Movie Review Time, and I am back with a brand new horror collection video. Basically, where I take a horror series and talk about every single movie within that series. And today, we're going to take a look at the Hitcher films. Currently, there are three in the entire series. We have the original classic here, The Hitcher, with Rutger Hauer, Jennifer Jason Leigh, and C. Thomas Howell. We have The Hitcher 2 with Jake Busey and C. Thomas Howell reprising his role. The subtitle says I've been waiting, dot, dot, dot. And then we have the remake with Sean Bean. And my buddy Alex always teases me about this movie because it has that stupid song, Move Along, Move Along, Move Along, Move Along. Yeah, I just wanted to move along through the movie. I didn't want to hear that all the time. Seemed like that's all we hear in the beginning. Move along, move along. Look, I'm just joking. I like these movies, okay? I do like the remake. Like I said, Alex always teases me about it, but yeah, these movies are they're just like one of a kind. Honestly, the original is where it's at for me. I remember watching the original Hitcher on TV at a very young age. And the scene that always gets me, and it still does, because like I said, I was young when I first saw it, was when C. Thomas Howell is in the cafe talking to Jennifer Jason Leigh, and he reaches down to eat a French fry. You know, he eats a couple, and then he's about to eat the other one. It's a finger, a severed finger. That scene always gets me. It's so subtle, but yet you're not even realizing what's going on until it actually focuses in on it. I'm just like, oh my god! And then the scene where Rutger Hauer is at the table, and C. Thomas Howell's character is he's just sitting there, and they're like talking back and forth, and he like licks these pennies, and then I think they're pennies, and he like sticks them on his eyes. And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, Rutger Hauer's acting in this is top notch. It is so good. I mean, God, you know, he picks up this hitchhiker. His name's Jim Halsey in this. And C. Thomas Howell plays Jim Halsey, and he picks up this hitchhiker, and basically, you know, come to find out that the hitchhiker is crazy. He's a murderer. He is a stalker and follows Jim everywhere he goes. Um, I don't know. This movie, you know how like Jaws is a movie where it made me not want to go in the ocean. Joyride is the movie that made me not want to deal with semi trucks or even do pranks on CB radios. Duel, you could say, is another one that deals with semi. Get the hell off me, damn flies! Yeah, Duel deals with semi trucks too. But this movie, I really did not want to think about people hitchhiking on the road because one of them could be a John Ryder. So I want to hear 4 words. I want to die. How about 2 words? Fuck you. Anyway, so then we have The Hitcher 2, where C. Thomas Howell comes back as Jim Halsey. And he has a girlfriend, Carrie Wurr, I guess that's how you say it. And then you have another hitchhiker, Jake Busey. I like Jake Busey. Um, he's good in pretty much everything he's in. I think he's really funny in Starship Troopers. But Jake Busey was good in this movie. I think this movie, I feel it's underrated. Um, it's cool that C. Thomas Howell comes back to play the original character. And they even go back down almost the same road that the original one happened on. Um, but yeah, it does have problems, but it's definitely worth a watch. Then we get to the remake, which I didn't think they really needed to remake The Hitcher, but Sean Bean did a great job. he did a great job. He does a great job, and Sean Bean is Sean Bean. He does awesome in anything. But from the producers of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, um, you got the producer Michael Bay, Brad Fuller, all those guys, Rogue Pictures, um, Platinum Dunes, I believe. Uh, yeah. So it's basically the same premise, except this time it's kind of switched around to where um, in the original Hitcher it was just Jim by himself. In this one, it's a girl and a guy together, boyfriend, girlfriend, kind of like this. It's kind of like this one because he does have a girlfriend in this one. So I guess you could say it's copying this one in a way. But they do switch up like the thing where they pull apart, the person. Jennifer Jason Leigh gets ripped in half here. In this one, it's the guy and not the girl. So there are things that are different about this one, especially the huge chase scene with the cops. I mean, basically, Sean Bean takes out this entire police force, even like helicopter and stuff like that. It there's something I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that there are different things here. The music choices I don't really care for, but honestly, like it is a decent flick. It is a decent remake. I don't think it's one of the best remakes, but I do think it's decent. Um, but if I had to pick anything out of these, it would be the original Hitcher. Like I said, I grew up with this movie. C. Thomas Howell, I believe the first movie I saw him in was The Outsiders with Ralph Macchio. You got Patrick Swayze, Rob Lowe, Emilio Estevez. The Outsiders is fantastic. I believe that's the first movie I saw him in as Ponyboy. But yeah, the Hitcher is definitely one of a kind, and it does make you think. Like you see a hitchhiker, you see a guy that's maybe broken down or needs help. You never know if that guy is a killer, or if he's up to no good, or if he's actually a nice person. You don't know. You're taking a chance. Um, but yeah, this movie is awesome. But like I said, The Hitcher 2, definitely give it a watch if you have not seen that one. No one really ever talks about The Hitcher 2, but then you got the remake. So yeah, three movies in the Hitcher series. So yeah, what did you guys think of these movies? The Hitcher, The Hitcher 2, and The Hitcher remake. Um, and what is your favorite? And what is your least favorite? I'm definitely going to be reviewing these movies. Um, I'm going to be reviewing them individually. So that'll be somewhere down the road. I actually want to watch The Hitcher 2 again because the other ones are pretty fresh in my mind. But The Hitcher 2 is the one I've probably seen the least. So yeah, that is the Hitcher series. So I hope you enjoyed this horror collection video. I'll definitely be back with more horror collection videos. And stay tuned for more reviews, some top 10s, some different kinds of videos. I hope you guys are enjoying my channel. I want to thank you guys for subscribing, for stopping by, taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. It definitely means a lot to me. I'm just a regular guy in front of a camera talking about movies because it's my passion. That is it. It's always been my passion ever since I was younger. Movies have always been a staple in my life. It's just always been. Um, where would I be without movies? I don't know. Probably collecting rocks. I don't know. So anyway, thanks for watching again. Rob from Movie Review Time signing off, and I'll see you guys next time.